How you doing? And welcome to Crazy Abe's Reviews. I'm doing one last review for 2022, and I am doing it on a topic that doesn't seem to get a lot of attention, but it is something that is growing and noticeable. I'm talking about obviously men's colognes and fragrances, and just how much are we're getting ripped off on these designer labels. For example, uh, any of the Creed scents, they go for about $305 a bottle, which is quite steep uh, for a cologne that'll last you a couple of days. I mean, a couple few hours throughout the day. Some will last longer, but obviously, I don't think even if it's something that lasts 11, 12 hours, I don't think it's worth paying $300 a bottle. This is kind of what kept me from getting a lot of these designer fragrances. Now they do smell great and do smell nice, but when you have bills to pay and there's other more important things to spend on, you really don't get to enjoy the luxury of these scents. Um, One thing I've noticed is more and more beard care companies started putting out cologne inspired beard care products of designer labels or doing a tweak of their own tweak on them. And when they do sell these colognes, they sell them at an incredible, they sell them on a markdown. Well, they cost a lot less than what a label like Dior or Chanel or Gucci or Creed would charge for the same amount of what you're getting, like a 2 ounce bottle. You would, if you're paying about, let's say, 15, $16 for something that comes from a beer care company, it would, like I said, it would be about a $300 bottle of cologne. So the other thing that I've looked up, and it's called just um, Dossier. Dossier is a site, and it has and they have a lot of colognes and fragrances that are inspired, that are essentially inspired by a lot of these name brands, and you're spending a lot less money. I think like $40 on a bottle of, compared to something that goes for anywhere from 100 and something to 300 something dollars. But let's face it, even paying $100 for cologne, it it doesn't really sit well. I mean, the only reason we tolerate it is because these labels have been around and they're prestigious labels like, Dior, Armani, um, Davidoff. They're all luxury brands. There's a certain feeling of prominence and fanciness when you pick up the actual name brand and spray it on. But really, the scent, it's no different than what, quote unquote, these knockoff brands sell you and what beer care companies do. So let's be real for 2 fucking seconds here. No one's going to tell the fucking difference if you're wearing something that came from a knockoff brand or an actual designer brand. And I can tell you from experience. I don't have the actual Dior Sauvage cologne. I thought when I saw the price of, and compared to what the scent is, which is, I felt like citrusy and woodsy. I feel there's a lot of scents like that for a lot less. And the very basic Dior Sauvage cologne, like I wouldn't pay 100 something dollars for a bottle of that. But when Taylor did, where is it? The oil, the butter, and the cologne. First off, the oil and butter, they are run about 30. They ran $30 for the entire combo. Like, you have this really killer quality beard butter, and as you can see, I used quite a bit of it. You also have this top notch beard oil, and it smells like the actual scent. Not to mention, Tailored Cells had the actual cologne, well, their take on it. And honestly, I had people tell me, "Oh, why are you wearing Sauvage, Dior Sauvage to the office? That's more of a night out scent. It doesn't. It it seems like it seems too expensive of a scent to wear to work. And I would tell people what I actually spent on it, and they'd be surprised. Like, yeah, this is not even. It smells like the actual Dior. I can't really tell the difference. Um, the other one, and this is my favorite scent from this, the one I preferred, the actual one I spent money on. Um, this is Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's a lot. The profile's a lot spicier. I absolutely love getting a whiff of this cologne. I absolutely love it. And then a couple of weeks ago, or I think a month ago, Taylor came out with their own take on it, and let me just see. Just oh, there it is. Thought I left it on a shelf. Yep. So here it is. Um, this is Taylor's take on Sauvage Elixir. Honestly, this one smells a little bit stronger, and it's probably because it's a little bit more concentrated. And on and not to mention, I have a beard oil, a beard butter that smells just like this scent and just as good as this fashion brand. So let's be real. We are overspending on these designer label colognes, and not to mention, like here's an off. Here's uh Giorgio Armani's um another one of their Aqua di Gio scents. This one's called Profondo, which is a bit more citrusy. Um, it has more of a bergamot citrus note than actual citrus. And here is a few scents. Like these labels are very beat up, and these are tailored clones. This one's actually their peach Udegio, and this is Blue Island. Both of these have an Aqua di Gio base. This one has blueberry, thyme, and oud. This one is peach, oud, and Aqua di Gio. So, Scott, I'm very sorry. These labels I ruined your labels. I don't know, for some reason they get beat up with me, but these scents are even better than Aqua di Gio. I rather be wearing this than this. And I don't even have a bottle of the basic Agua de Gio scent because at some point it got boring. I had a bottle of it, and then after a while, it's like, okay, I'm done with this. Do I really want to buy another bottle? It's a bit much for what it is. These are priced right. 14 bucks for a bottle of these compared to what you're paying on a for the actual fashion label. Let's be real. So for those of you who love to wear cologne, stop buying these. Stop buying these, and st- stop buying this. Stop buying this. As you can see, I bought quite a bit of have quite a bit of these, and this is not even tip of the iceberg. I have, but start supporting small businesses who make incredible original scents. This is Peaky. As you can tell, another cologne label that's destroyed, but it smells phenomenal. It's an amazing fall scent. I forgot there's a bunch of stuff. Teakwood, bourbon, uh, vanilla. I'm pretty sure oud is definitely in there. Um, what else? What else? Fall leaves. A whole bunch of these scents, and this is not. And I really haven't found anything like this anywhere else. Do I have it with me? Near me? Trying to see if I have. Oh, here's one. So this one is from Rebel Beard Co. This one's inspired by Chewbacca. I have the oil and butter and wash and conditioner as well. And I absolutely love this scent. Very woodsy, very sweet, but very musky. And like I said, I don't really see too much of this in too many of these clones. So what I'm gonna just suggest before you for those of you who are to quality beard care products like I am, take a look at what the scent selection is with whatever beer can company you shop with. More and more of them are carrying fragrances, and if you do find one that has a cologne, don't feel snobbish about it. Oh, Tom Ford knockoff? No, I guarantee you, it's going to smell, if not exactly like it, very close, and it's going to be worth. It's gonna Your wallet is going to thank you. So 2023, buy spend support your small businesses. Support support companies like Dossier that give you a better deal. And if you really have to get the actual designer fragrance, what I'm going to suggest that you do, check out sites like fragrance.net. There's a bunch of Scentbird. Like, you don't need a full gigantic bottle of a particular scent unless you absolutely love it and you're going to wear it every single day for 3 months, to a point where people associate you with that scent. You may just want to get a small thing of it, like that will, and after a month, you move on to the next. Or you can go to, like I said, a site like fragrance.net, and you'll find a lot of these scents at a great discount, especially anything that comes in the tester box. They sell the tester boxes, and they're not as flattering. The label, the presentation isn't as flattering, but you're still getting the same designer scent, the same label. You're still getting that same quality product, or rather, overly marked up scent. But anyway, this is my suggestion as far as how to save money. Um, for those of you who love your fragrances, just take check out Dossier, check out your beer care companies, and if you're gonna have to buy once again designer fragrance, check out um, all these companies like Semper, Fragrance.net. They will definitely save you a bit of cash. So anyway, this is another Crazy Abe review. Last one for 2022. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, hit like, subscribe, and follow along, and even drop a few comments. Let me know what you think. Until next time, cheers.